What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and welcome back to another video where we've actually got some big information. Well, I found out this information live on stream. Well, that's where I first saw it and first picked it out. So, check out my live streams. I'm live 4 days a week. Am I live Monday? No. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and Friday, I think. So check out my live streams, but on top of that, subscribe with notifications on. It would be very much appreciated. And just check out one of my other videos after this video. And today we're here to talk about something very important. There's two important things. I guess there's two bits of information today that I want to talk about. And the first one is a bit of a complaint. It's been one of the biggest complaints in, I would say, the entire game. Is, well, the lobbies. In The Crew 2, we have had, in a game called The Crew, you know, presumably with the functionality of having a full crew and only having 3 other people in your so-called crew has been pretty shocking. We have dealt with 3 people in a crew and, worse than that, maximum 7 other people in a lobby is what we've had. In the whole of the crew's history, I believe, I think you could only have a 4-person crew in the Crew 1 as well. And not only has the game been less and less crew focused, I wouldn't be surprised if the next game after this one was after Motorfest, if the next game after Motorfest wasn't called Motorfest 2. Because real like, I mean, I guess Forza Horizon 1, 2, so they'd probably just call it The Crew Motorfest 2, I guess. But that would be a bad name, because Crew Motorfest 2, it would have a bit of a, it'd have too much of a beat to it, you know? So, Motorfest 2, I wouldn't be surprised. Because the crew system is one of the least integrated systems in the game. I guess they try and promote it with, you know, getting rewards when you're in a crew, you know, challenges used to have, before they were just all to get followers. Most challenges used to be, get this done while in a full crew, or get this done while in a crew. Everyone in a crew do this. So they've tried to promote being in a crew more often, which is unfortunate for the people who, I guess, they're the only one in their friend group who likes the crew in any degree, which I know there's actually a lot of people like that, you know. And it's made those a bit difficult, but they promote the crew system with only 3 other people in a crew. In fact, right now, if I wanted to get people into a crew, I not only could only get 7 other people in the lobby, if I wanted to get people in a crew, more than 3 people, that is. If I wanted to get more than 3 people in a crew, I would have to invite those 3 people, then leave that crew, then invite another 3 people, and while I do that, I have to hope that I'm in an area where no one else will just raid the lobby. Because someone else could just join the lobby. Because not only that, we don't have private lobbies either. We don't have a bigger lobbies, bigger system, and we don't have private lobbies to any degree, which are both things that people have really wanted. And unfortunately, only a few of those issues are really being confirmed to be fixed here today. I kind of went on a rant there, when realistically, not most of what I've just talked about is even confirmed to be fixed. But the one thing that is confirmed is something pretty huge. And again, like I said, I found this live on stream, and it is over here on the store page, because if you didn't know, on Xbox, on PlayStation, on the Epic Games launcher, and the Ubisoft launcher, you can wishlist the game. You can't pre-order, but you can wishlist the game. And if I go over here and search for The Crew Motorfest, I believe I did the other day as well. It takes a while for it to come up. The Crew Motorfest. There we go. While I'm here, let me remind you, head down there, subscribe to the Stick Drift Podcast, a podcast for all things car culture, racing games. Make sure you sub to the Stick Drift Podcast. There's the thing, we talk about so much to do with the Crew 3. In fact, we've been talking about how we've been playing the Crew 3 on the Stick Drift Podcast. So make sure you head over there and check out the most recent episode of the podcast. But here it is, just announced the Crew Motorfest. You can wishlist it, sure. I can follow it, sure. We can see stuff like personalized setting, health, everything that. PlayStation Plus, in-game purchases optional, so, you know, not mandatory. But here it is. PlayStation Plus and online play required. Unfortunate, so it's still going to be an always online game. One of the things that I really like is right here, vibration function and trigger effects supported. So that's when the triggers vibrate separately and they adjust, and you know they get all tense when they want to get tense or whatever. Remote play, whatever. In-game purchases, whatever. But what we do know is it says right there at the top, supports up to 32 online players with PlayStation Plus. Let me check the Crew 2s, because I think you'll find that's not what I meant to do, is what I think you'll find. Go to Game Hub. Down here, if we go to the same thing for the Crew 2, which I guess where would that even... Where is it for the Crew 2? View product, I guess. Here we go. This one supports up to 8. So, again, you can see it's a definite upgrade from the Crew 2 to the Crew 3 for having, well, 32 player lobbies, which is just crazy. You know, it's crazy. Now, a couple things that have been confirmed, you know, it is going to be on old generations as well. It's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One S, which is going to have to be interesting to see how that affects the quality of the game. On top of, you know, 32 player lobbies? I don't know how a PS4 is going to hold that. So it's a smaller map as well, and we don't really know where these 32 players... Presumably, it would be, again, like it is 8 player lobbies. Right here is the 8 player lobby. So if just anything with 8 is being replaced, now we've got 32 player lobbies, which 32 is a lot of people. That is a sizable chunk. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that means something to do with the actual other systems changing too, right? What's the one I was complaining about just earlier? The Crew system. Hopefully that means upgrades to that. But for now, all we do know is that we're going to have the smart triggers and stuff, which is really nice, you know. Having the new the bzz, the thing bzz, and bzz, you know, it's cool or whatever. I don't know what it's more whatever than it is cool. You know, it can vibrate and it can. That's about it really. It vibrates and then it does the thing where, yeah, I guess I don't know. What do you boys think though? Massive upgrades? Inconsequential? Are you more hyped that it has? Are you happy that it has the 32 players? Or do you not really care? And are you more hyped that it's gonna have the triggers and the vibrational triggers and everything? All of this on the store list for the page. Hopefully stuff like that doesn't get changed, because I believe stuff like that has been changed before, depending on the game. I don't know. I think there's been stories of stuff like that changed, but obviously... Oh, that was nice. There you go. Thanks to popular members, and especially thanks to famous members. You know what? I'm pretty hyped for this game, but I'm also really running out of things to talk about for the game, and on that note, I'm going to be doing a summit video tomorrow, as well as a video on the M8 interception unit that's coming back. In fact, I'm going to be filming that tonight on stream, the M8 interception unit. So, if you want to see that and see me check out a livery that someone made for me and a parody of me, all of that I'm going to be watching on stream. So, I'll see you boys in the next one. That's about it from me. Check out the podcast in a bit.